Hi, I'm Angel Smith, and I'm here to give you a little insight in movies that had influenced me. The first movie that influenced me, probably first and foremost, was The Labyrinth with David Bowie. Gorgeous. And of course, the second movie that influenced me was Born Invincible. This one took me a very long time to find, mainly because it was in VHS. You know, the big tape with the little wheels that look like a cassette. It was kind of hard to find in DVD, but these movies influenced me because, well, mainly these were a couple of movies that I first got ever, and you know, martial arts was really famous. You know, there was no special effects, nothing that really was, well, fake. Everything was done pretty much by the actor, possibly by doubles, but I think it was very influential for me. The Labyrinth was a classic Jim Henson movie. It took a very long time to make this movie, mainly the backgrounds, all the special effects that came in it. And I'd like to play a little bit of this movie of Labyrinth for a second. And you'll get a little taste of what it was. I'll start you off at possibly the introduction of where, you know, the whole magical comes into place. Subtitles included, I guess.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young girl whose stepmother always made her stay home with the baby. And the baby was a spoiled child, and he wanted everything for himself, and the young girl was practically a slave.
This actor is Jennifer Connelly. She was also in, I believe, the Incredible Hulk movies. Yet she never changes. She's like Demi Moore. She always looks the same. Sort of like a fantasy. And also, I don't have a picture of it, but also what came along with this movie as well was The Dark Crystal. I also like that movie. My mother has that movie, but...
And so the girl suffered in silence until one night she was tired from a day of housework, and she was hurt by the harsh words of her stepmother, and she could no longer stand it.
This movie is pretty much has the main theme of this very spoiled girl that isn't accepting responsibilities of life and looks at everything like a fantasy story. And she wants things done her way. And she wishes for her brother to go away. And this Goblin King takes the child, and she regrets saying that. So she has to try and get her brother back from the strange world where the odds are against her. And she befriends some people, kind of like the Wizard of Oz. You know, some do not have courage, or some are very scared, just things like that. And they end up helping her in any way they can. And she learns to not take things for granted and to appreciate what she has. And she pretty much learns, life can't always be what you want it to be. That you have to fight for it to be that way. I'm going to pause this movie. And I'm going to go ahead and take you to the Born of Invincible movie. Which as a young child, I always dreamed of it. I always wanted to be like it.
All the many kung fu styles that have been developed in various parts of China, the one recognized as being the most difficult and the most deadly.
I gotta admit, when I was a child, I wanted to do what this little boy was doing. I actually thought trying to do the splits in midair and everything like that, and it didn't work for me.
The Earth's fundamental forces are tapped via the 8 octagram. The whole body is in balance. A change in emphasis in one part of the body will affect a countering change in another part. The routines are incredibly difficult to learn, and few either qualify or have the strength to learn Tai Chi Kung Fu.
I was just in awe. I thought, all this stuff could really happen. I was like, yes,
More weight is concentrated in the feet.
I want to be invincible.
Finally, all parts of the body are coordinated.
This is the famous Carter Wong. Him too also looks the same in all of his movies. You might have seen him in Big Trouble in Little China. He was the actor that was the warrior that could blow wind. That movie was with Kurt Russell, I believe. Very good movie too. I liked movies like that. And also he was in the Bloodsport. Bloodsport, I think, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I believe the Bruce Lee story. I just liked the martial arts that were in this movie, and I was just trying to imitate everything.
He who would attack the Tai Chi Kung Fu must expect to die. No normal fighter has ever beaten the technique, and many have died trying. And yet, the Tai Chi
I went so far as to, always trying to find things that had the yin and yang sign just because of this movie. The little bracelets and t-shirts and stuff that had it. But this was the era, I guess. And it was my first movies. And I would just imitate everything in this. And when I finally got this back, I would try to repeat word for word. I had to order this from Amazon.com. And my kids now watch both of these movies constantly. So my interest in them has gone down, but I don't mind to watch them here and there. But these have, see, there's Carter Wong. These have pretty much all the martial arts done in this are done personally. There's no special effects for the flips All of it is choreographed I think, just perfectly. And very fast, very precise. It's just cool.
Oh, please. I beg you. Would you please let us go through? I swear, I'll repay the favor.
We've our orders, and they're quite clear. Take you back to Chinsan.
No. I won't go there simply to die. Your chiefs are much too cruel.
Well, you are going there. Master Chin is waiting.
Robert, look. Let's stop them. You get it?
Let me see. Let me fast forward it to a good fighting scene.
We've got to do something. Master is set. Teacher, it's bad. Some of the men are fighting with the two heads. You two are evil.
Here we go.
Must be stopped. So then, today I shall try to do that. Hush.
Hey, give him a quick trip to heaven.
They still talk in slang. Like I said, the choreographing is awesome. The sound effects less so. Anyway, sorry so long. That's it. These are the two movies that pretty much influenced me through most of my childhood. Thank you.